Dhurunab- Hare Krishna. Today we are reading 4.16. And over here Krishna is saying, even the intelligent are bewildered in determining what is action and what is inaction. Now I shall explain to you what action is, knowing which you shall be liberated from all misfortune. So over here, in the previous sloka, Krishna was talking about, following the footsteps of the great devotees who have become liberated souls. And so now over here, Krishna is explaining that why all of these actions, right, how they should be performed and why they should, what is action and inaction. So whether they're intelligent, over here today we have so many people who have master's degrees, PhDs, they are CEOs, they are very high level people, executives in the organization, but they are still very confused between what is action and inaction, right? And just by understanding this, Krishna is saying that you will be liberated from all misfortune. So let's see what Krishna is saying in text 17. He continues, these are tied together. So the intricacies of action are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is. So here Krishna is getting into even more detail that yes, you have duties, you have to perform a certain action, but what is forbidden action and also what is inaction, right? Inaction is the act of not doing anything. When you see something and you don't do anything, how they have the saying on all of the subways, the train stations, the airports, that if you see something, say something. That means if you see a bag unattended, if you see some luggage just kept over there, right, that might be a threat for the people. If you see something, then you should at least alert an authority or do something. And over here, that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, he himself is explaining all of this for our greater benefit. But here we are, we don't want to understand this, we don't want to follow this. We just want to enjoy this world. We think we are the kings of the world, living, eating whatever we want, sleeping, enjoying, making money, leaving wealth for our family. But all of that, whether that is enjoying eating, sleeping, mating, all of that, even the animals get. In fact, the dogs and the pigs, they have more children than human beings. They have more wives or girlfriends than the human beings. They are enjoying more. But we as humans, only we have been given that intelligence to understand that what we should do with this life. If we're animal, we know that we have to just eat, sleep, and mating and having children. But if the humans also are doing the same thing, then they are no different from animals, Srila Prabhupada says. So understanding where we belong, what is our eternal duty, what actions we should be performing, what we should not be performing. Because this is very difficult for everyone to understand, especially when we're trying to make this our last birth. And Krishna is explaining this, that what is action, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is. And remember, throughout this process, you will see that you yourself, we ourselves are changing throughout this process. Once there was a young boy, he was worshiping, he just began worshiping Lord Shiva. Just out of nowhere, he got this inspiration from within. So he didn't even know what to worship, how to say, or anything. He just went in front of Lord Shiva and began worshiping. And as he was worshiping, he worshipped and he continued his practice daily. And in few months, Lord Shiva appeared in front of him. And Lord Shiva told him that I'm pleased that you are such a young boy, school age boy, and you have done so much penances. Ask me for something. I have appeared before you because I'm pleased with your devotion. So ask me for something. I want to give you something. And that little boy, he asked Krishna. He asked Shiva. He asked him that these are the few things that I want. So if you will give it to me, I will be truly indebted. Thank you. That's what I want. So he said a few things. But Shiva said, sure, I will give you all of this. There's no doubt. And I will give you all of these. But just know that once I give this to you, you will lose certain people around you. There will be changes that will happen to your life. Because in order to get all of this, what you are asking, you have to become a deserving person, someone who is better, right? So Krishna or Shiva or anyone does not give us something just so that we can stay in our current state. They give us something so that we can grow from it, we can get better, become a better person, or form better habits, or do better things. Lord Shiva told him that if I will give you this, there's no doubt, but with that, there will also be some change that will come in your life. Your loved ones may go away, or your friends may go away from you. You will have to change your habits. You will have to change what you do day to day, and all of that is going to look very different after I give you this. So I just want you to understand that, because once I give it to you and then these changes start happening in your life, then don't complain that now my life has become upside down. What did Lord Shiva do to me? I have not done anything. I'm just giving you what you asked for. That boy then thought about it. And then he asked Lord Shiva, why can't you just give me everything and keep everything the same also? Lord Shiva said, because once I give that to you, you're going to become a changed person. You're going to become a better person. You're going to grow materially, spiritually, everything. And then all of the changes around you are actually is what going to help you keep everything that I'm giving you. The boy thought again. So he said that I cannot stay as is, or I cannot even, just get everything without anything changing. Because remember, we have to leave our comfort zone, right? A ship, when is it at its comfort zone? When it's parked at the dock. Because when it is in the middle of the water, it is always at the risk of drowning. But when it's carrying those people around, right, it has that determination. It has that strong will that I will fight these waves. Right? I will not drown, because the greatest risk of a ship drowning is not when it's parked at the dock. The greatest risk is when it is in the middle of the water. So it is getting out of its comfort zone so that it can give pleasure to all of its people, and it can also gain from that. Because then it will be maintained properly. People will take care of the ship. It will give it the fuel it needs, everything. Just like that, when is an airplane in its comfort zone? It is in its comfort zone when it is parked at the gate. The moment it's on the runway and taking off, it's leaving its comfort zone. Why? So that it can make other people reach its destination, can give comfort to the other people, right? And it is also coming out of its comfort zone, that it is flying, going through the winds, going through all the turbulence and everything, right? Because then it gets, that's why people are so amazed with the aircraft, and it has a status symbol, especially the A380 and all of these big aircrafts. And it leaves its comfort zone. So it gets its name, it gets taken care of, it gets its fuel, it gets its maintenance. So similarly, we also have to leave our comfort zone to grow, to help the people around us, and to really start operating at a higher level. If we just stay in a comfort zone that, oh, I just want to sleep in bed the whole day, I don't want to work, I don't want to do anything, then where will we get the maintenance from? Where will we get the money from to take care of ourselves, to take care of our family, to pay the rent, to pay the bills? So we have to come out of our comfort zone, but at the same time, understand that what is the goal of this life? Arjuna, what was his comfort zone? His comfort zone was that I don't want to fight. Look at all of these. These are all my relatives around me. I just want to give up, Krishna. I can't even lift up my Gandiva bow. That I'd rather go and beg. Krishna does not want us to go and beg. Wants us to get up and fight. Right? So Arjuna fighting was coming out of his comfort zone. But when we come out of our comfort zone, who is there to motivate us? Right? Krishna is there he manifests in many forms to inspire us every day, to motivate us every day. And first in the form of a spiritual master to continue to motivate us. That yeah, you need to go earn your money, but at the same time, you also need to chant Krishna's name and remember Krishna and chant every single day, regardless of the circumstances. Right? What will chanting do? It will purify the heart, due to which, whether it's overthinking, whether it's doing bad actions or performing bad actions or bad thoughts coming to us or negative thoughts coming to us, overthinking, anything, all of that will start reducing slowly. You will say that I'm chanting every day for the last 5 years, but I have not seen a difference in myself. Right? But still continue chanting, because just like how when you have the ceiling fans or even when you have the table fans, right, the blade is going round and round when the electricity is there. But now if you turn off the fan or you pull the plug, right, does the fan just immediately stop in one go, or does it start slowing down and then it comes to a stop? It starts slowing down and then it comes to a stop. So similarly, our mind has been in this material world and gone through so many births that it is so attached to the comfort of this body, to all of the enjoyment, sense gratification. It cannot take no for an answer. And it wants to just do any action it wants. But chanting will start purifying the mind. Right? And slowly, just like the fan speed reduce when we shut it off or we pull the plug. So similarly, all of our bad karma start getting over. They start finishing. And then our mind starts becoming pure. And then it will want to just sit and chant. Wake up early in the morning, sit and chant, and you'll make that progress. But don't give up that chanting. So similarly, when we become a devotee, when we surrender to Krishna, there will be that hardships that come where people will leave us or they will go away from our lives. In the beginning, it may hurt us. But in the long term, you realize that how much you have grown as a person once you have surrendered to Krishna. Right? We are going outside of that comfort zone. Because only the humans have the mind, the intelligence to understand this. And then if we waste this human birth, we don't know when we will get this valuable human birth again. So let us make this our last birth by chanting every single day. And we'll all, like Prabhupada says, chant and be happy. With that, we land and then we'll continue tomorrow. For we will chant together Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र बिहारी लाल की जय। निताई गौर हरि बोल। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे। हरे कृष्ण।